I am in the process of decoupaging an oyster shell, and I have looked through my decoupage papers to see which ones fit the shape best. And the vellum paper I sell on Etsy and on my website is actually really great for oyster shells. You just have to follow a certain method in order to decoupage it onto the shells. So my oyster shells have been prepared with 2 coats of white chalk paint, which have dried in between. Then I cut out my vellum paper, my shape, and applied a coat of Mod Podge in matte onto the backside. Then I pressed it down on the shell. And I do this very carefully because vellum paper is kind of a delicate paper and it wants to peel off on areas. So you have to continuously press it down until it sticks. So I carefully apply it and I see where there is a little edge sticking up, and I just lift it and put some more Mod Podge under it and then press it down with my fingers until it sticks to the shell. It's my preferred method actually to decoupage onto shells. So now we're getting to the part of applying the top coat, and in this tutorial I chose the one-step resin from Let's Resin. I use a heat gun to heat up the surface of the shell that prevents bubbles from forming from the resin. Now I put on some nitrile gloves, and simply pour the resin into the center of the shell. And I'm using a bobby pin because I didn't have anything else on hand to guide the resin to the edges. And I kind of rotate and twist the shell and just follow the flow of the resin, and I kind of make sure that it doesn't drip off the sides too much. It does drip, so you want to protect your surface. I put a piece of paper underneath, but you can also use a silicone mat. So I make sure that there is no uncovered area on the shell, and I pour a little bit more resin onto the areas that I see haven't covered by the resin. So once this is all covered, of course resin will puddle in the deeper areas of the shell, so I try to avoid pouring too much resin on. You could prop the shell up on something and let the resin drop off if you like. So then I put my shell into the sunshine for about 20 minutes and it cures that well. You don't need a UV light necessarily. So this step is painting the edges of the shell with a gold paint. I had this one on hand. It's a little yellow, but it kind of matches the decoupage paper really nicely. So I use a brush and go around the edges, kind of stippling. What you also can use is a pen, gold pen. They are available on Amazon. They are absolutely beautiful. I will try it in my next video. Tie it up, make a cute little hanger from it, and you could add some pearls. That would be cute. I just didn't have any on hand. Back to Amazon, I guess. Alrighty, now our mermaid shell is done. Isn't she cute? I love it. Give it a try. If you have questions, please post them below.